Welcome, sweeties, Laura here. It is such a delight to have you with me today as we embark on a rather special journey into the mystical realms of self-discovery. We shall be exploring the beautiful and intricate tapestry woven from the threads of tarot and astrology, two ancient arts that have guided souls for centuries. Think of this as a quiet conversation, a moment to pause and reflect on the energies that swirl around us and within us. Together, we will gently part the veil and peer into the wisdom that these timeless tools offer, hoping to find a little clarity, a touch of guidance, and perhaps a renewed sense of purpose on our individual paths. Astrology, as many of you know, is the study of the movements and relative positions of celestial bodies, interpreted as having an influence on human affairs and the natural world. Tarot, on the other hand, is a deck of 78 cards, each bearing symbolic imagery that taps into the universal archetypes and experiences of the human condition. When we bring these two disciplines together, something truly magical happens. They do not merely coexist, they dance. In our time together today, we will be selecting 3 specific tarot cards and exploring their profound wisdom, seeing how their energies might offer direction and support to each of the 12 zodiac signs. The connection between tarot and astrology is not a modern invention, but a relationship with deep historical roots, a story woven through the esoteric traditions of Europe. While the earliest tarot cards, which emerged in 15th century Italy, were primarily used for playing games, it was not long before their symbolic richness caught the eye of mystics. This grand synthesis was famously crystallized by organizations like the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn in the late 19th century. The Golden Dawn meticulously assigned each of the 22 Major Arcana cards to a Hebrew letter, and by extension, to a zodiac sign or a planet. This created a bridge between the mysteries of the heavens and the wisdom of the cards, allowing each card to embody a unique celestial energy. Let us gently walk through the Major Arcana and their astrological companions. The Magician is linked to Mercury, the planet of communication and manifestation, reflecting the magician's power to channel energy and bring ideas into reality. The High Priestess is associated with the Moon, symbolizing intuition, mystery, and the wisdom of the subconscious. The Empress is Venus, radiating love, beauty, and abundance. The Emperor is Aries, embodying leadership, structure, and fiery determination. The Hierophant is Taurus, representing tradition, stability, and spiritual guidance. The Lovers are ruled by Gemini, the sign of duality and connection. The Chariot is Cancer, guiding us with emotional strength and determination. Strength is Leo, radiating courage, heart, and creative power. The Hermit is Virgo, seeking wisdom through introspection and service. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, the planet of expansion, luck, and destiny. Justice is Libra, balancing truth, fairness, and harmony. The Hanged Man is Neptune, inviting surrender and spiritual insight. Death is Scorpio, the sign of transformation and rebirth. Temperance is Sagittarius, blending wisdom, optimism, and the quest for meaning. The Devil is Capricorn, teaching us about boundaries, ambition, and the material world. The Tower is Mars, the planet of action and upheaval, breaking down what no longer serves. The Star is Aquarius, shining with hope, inspiration, and the promise of renewal. The Moon is Pisces, a realm of dreams, intuition, and deep emotion. The Sun is the sun itself, radiating joy, clarity, and life force. Judgment is Pluto, the planet of transformation and spiritual awakening. The World is Saturn, representing completion, mastery, and the cycles of time. The Fool, card 0, is associated with Uranus, the planet of freedom, originality, and new beginnings. The Fool's journey is the soul's adventure through all the lessons of the Major Arcana, guided by the stars and planets above. Each card, with its celestial companion, weaves a tapestry of meaning, inviting us to see our lives as part of a greater cosmic dance. When the Emperor appears, for example, we not only see themes of structure and authority, but also feel the fiery, pioneering energy of Aries, the sign to which it is linked. The bridge between the stars above and the cards in our hands is one we walk together, exploring how this ancient wisdom can still illuminate our modern lives. As we continue, let us remember that the tarot and astrology are not separate paths, but a single, shimmering thread connecting us to the universe. My friend Donna inquired of me whether tarot cards impact the astrology signs in different ways. The answer, in the most wonderfully mystical sense, is a resounding yes. Think of your zodiac sign, your sun sign, as the core essence of your personality, the fundamental energy that drives you. It is your default setting, the lens through which you primarily view and interact with the world. An Aries will approach a challenge with fiery immediacy, while a Capricorn will approach it with methodical patience. These are fundamentally different energetic signatures. The same card, for instance, the Tower, which speaks of sudden upheaval and revelation, will land very differently for a fixed sign like Taurus, who resists change, than it will for a mutable sign like Gemini, who adapts to it more readily. The tarot provides the what, the specific energy or situation at play. Your zodiac sign provides the how you are most likely to react, process, and learn from that energy. It is a powerful combination that transforms a general message into deeply personal guidance, empowering you to work with your nature, not against it, as you navigate the path ahead. The first card we shall explore is Judgment, card number 20 in the Major Arcana. This card is a profound symbol of awakening, renewal, and answering a higher calling. The central image is an angel, often depicted blowing a golden trumpet from the heavens, surrounded by radiant light and clouds. Below, people rise from their coffins, arms outstretched, answering the call to a new phase of life. The angel's trumpet is a call to transformation, inviting us to rise above our past limitations. The figures below symbolize forgiveness, release, and the courage to embrace a new beginning. The rising figures reach toward the light, leaving behind old burdens. This is a moment of reckoning and self-reflection, where we are called to listen to our inner truth and step into a higher version of ourselves. The radiant light above signifies divine guidance and the promise of renewal. Judgment reminds us that our personal evolution is supported by a greater spiritual force. The key message is that true liberation comes from embracing change and forgiving ourselves and others. It is through acceptance and release that we are able to move forward into the light. This card offers profound direction for anyone at a crossroads or seeking a fresh start. It is a gentle call to awaken, to trust in your own transformation, and to step forward with courage. Judgment teaches that renewal is not a matter of chance, but of conscious choice and self-acceptance. It is the card of the awakened soul, the one who hears the call and answers it with an open heart. In its exalted or positive aspect, Judgment represents liberation, clarity, and embracing your true purpose. It is the energy of release, of stepping into the light with confidence and grace. In its non-exalted or challenging aspect, this card can signify self-doubt, fear of change, or being stuck in the past. The challenge is to trust the process of transformation and allow yourself to move forward with hope. For the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, Judgment calls you to release the past and step boldly into new beginnings. Trust your inner fire to guide you forward, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth. This is your moment to answer the call of your true purpose, letting go of old patterns and embracing renewal. Allow your courage and passion to light the way as you move into a brighter chapter. For the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, Judgment encourages you to forgive yourself, learn from the past, and build a new foundation with wisdom and hope. Release self-judgment and allow healing to take root. With patience and grounded intention, move forward and let renewal blossom in your life. For the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Judgment brings mental clarity and the chance to speak your truth. Let confusion fall away and let your voice ring out with honesty and purpose. Embrace new perspectives and share your insights freely. Trust the wisdom that emerges from honest reflection and let go of doubt as you renew your mind and spirit. For the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, Judgment is a gentle invitation to emotional healing and spiritual rebirth. Open your heart to peace and let go of old wounds. Trust your intuition and allow renewal to flow through you. With compassion, embrace the promise of awakening and the courage to begin again. Our second card for contemplation is the Tower, numbered 16. This card is a striking symbol of sudden change, upheaval, and the shattering of old illusions. The central image is a tall tower struck by a bolt of lightning, flames erupting from its crown, and figures tumbling from its heights. The sky is often dark and stormy, filled with the energy of transformation. The lightning bolt represents a sudden flash of truth, a force that breaks through false structures and reveals what is real beneath the surface. The falling figures show us that clinging to the old can lead to chaos, but letting go allows us to land on solid ground and begin anew. The tower's setting is one of dramatic skies and crumbling walls, a landscape of necessary destruction that clears the way for true growth and authenticity. All the symbols of the tower point to a central theme. Sometimes, the structures we have built, beliefs, relationships, or situations, must be broken down so that something truer can emerge. In life, the tower appears when a sudden event or realization shakes us to our core. Though it may feel unsettling, it is an invitation to release what no longer serves us. The tower teaches us that true liberation comes from embracing change with honesty and courage. When we surrender to the process, we find the freedom to rebuild on stronger, more authentic foundations. In its exalted aspect, the tower brings clarity, truth, and the release of old burdens. It is the energy of awakening, of seeing things as they truly are, and finding liberation in that truth. In its more challenging aspect, the tower can signify shock, loss, or resistance to change. The challenge is to trust the process, to find your inner strength, and to remember that every ending is the beginning of something new. For the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, the tower is a call to embrace change, even when it arrives suddenly and shakes the very foundations of your world. Let go of pride and old patterns, and allow the flames of transformation to clear the way for new growth. For the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, the tower challenges your need for stability. When the ground shifts beneath you, remember that true strength lies in your ability to adapt and rebuild. What falls away now makes space for something more authentic to rise. For the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, the tower brings sudden insights and the collapse of outdated beliefs. Though the winds of change may be fierce, they clear the sky for new ideas and a more honest perspective. Rebuilding begins with clarity. For the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, the tower is an emotional shake-up, stirring deep feelings and old wounds. Yet in the aftermath, there is a chance for profound healing and renewal. Let the waters cleanse, and trust that new life will emerge from the storm. No matter your sign, the tower reminds us that upheaval is not the end, but the beginning of a new chapter. With courage and compassion, you can rebuild stronger, guided by the wisdom of both the stars and your own resilient heart. The third and final card we will sit with is the whimsical and adventurous Fool, card number 0. The Fool is a symbol of new beginnings, innocence, and the courage to step into the unknown with an open heart. The classic image shows a young traveller at the edge of a cliff, a small bag slung over their shoulder, a white rose in hand, and a loyal dog at their side. The sky is bright and full of promise, inviting us to embrace the adventure ahead. The white rose represents purity and a willingness to experience life without fear. The small dog, ever faithful, reminds us to trust our instincts and enjoy the journey, even if we do not know where the path will lead. The Fool invites us to take a leap of faith, to be open to new experiences, and to trust that the universe will support us as we step forward. It is a card of optimism, freedom, and boundless potential. In its exalted form, the Fool is a gentle reminder to embrace life with wonder, to let go of fear, and to see each day as a fresh opportunity. It encourages us to be present, to trust ourselves, and to welcome the unknown with a light heart. In its challenging aspect, the Fool can warn of naivety, recklessness, or a lack of direction. The lesson is to balance openness with awareness, and to remember that every journey, no matter how uncertain, begins with a single courageous step. For the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, the Fool is an invitation to embrace adventure and spontaneity. It encourages you to leap into new experiences with courage, trusting that your inner spark will light the way, even when the path is unknown. For the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, the Fool gently nudges you to step beyond your comfort zone. Trust the process. Let go of the need for certainty, and allow yourself to be guided by curiosity and faith in new beginnings. For the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, the Fool inspires curiosity and the pursuit of new ideas. This is a time to let your mind wander, to explore fresh perspectives, and to welcome the unexpected with an open heart and a playful spirit. For the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, the Fool is a gentle call to emotional openness and embracing the unknown. Allow yourself to flow with life's changes, trusting that vulnerability can lead to beautiful new beginnings. No matter your sign, the Fool reminds us all that every journey begins with a single step. Trust in the magic of new beginnings and let your heart remain open to the wonders that await. As we come to the close of our gentle exploration, let us reflect on the wisdom of the 3 cards we have journeyed with today. Judgment calls us to awaken and embrace renewal, inviting us to rise above the past and step into our higher selves. The Tower teaches us that sudden change, though unsettling, clears away what no longer serves us, making space for truth and authentic growth. It is a reminder that transformation often begins with letting go. And the Fool encourages us to greet new beginnings with innocence, trust, and an open heart, reminding us that every journey starts with a single, courageous step into the unknown. Together, these cards offer a tapestry of guidance, awakening, transformation, and hope. May their combined wisdom inspire you to trust your path, embrace change, and welcome each new chapter with gentle courage. Thank you so much, my sweeties, for sharing this time with me. Be well, be kind to yourselves, and remember the incredible magic that resides within you. Until next time, created by Laura the Tarot Reader. Thank you for visiting the channel. If you are interested in learning more about tarot, we have a variety of playlists on the channel for you to explore. Consider subscribing to help us reach other kindred souls.